What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Well, yesterday's live. Great live. First of all, thank you to everybody that was there, everybody that showed support in whichever way you showed support, whether it was donations, likes, shares, or just commenting. We appreciated that. Now, during the live, people were talking about a situation, an alleged situation between Compa Raider and Wack100, man. Now, I know this is going to be big news and everybody's going to make a video about it. I don't get it. Something just doesn't feel right about this. So, allegedly, this is what happened. Supposedly, Compa Raider was at his pad, kicking it with his homies, right? And somebody sent him a picture or pictures of his car. And I guess he showed his homies like, hey, trip out on this, right? And one of his homies was like, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna check on what's going on. And his homeboy went outside. And when he went outside, he got stripped out. Supposedly a watch was taken or something like that, right? And I'm sure there was in this situation that I don't believe happened, that he was told some stuff, and you tell Compa Raider, supposedly these were goons that were sent by Wack, right? And after it was over, I guess his friend just walked back in and, hey, guess what happened to me? So let's rewind a little bit. So Compa Raider gets a text and he sees his car or cars or whatever. And his homeboy says, I'm going to go out there. And he went out there. I'm going to check this out for you, homeboy. And then he went out there, and then that energy was gone? Like he went out there with no strap? And then when he went out there and the whole time he was getting shook down, Compa Raider went to use the bathroom or something? Like he wasn't paying attention. Like, I don't know. It doesn't compute in my mind that there was an incident where, you just got filmed, Compa Raider, in a car with some chick and you were all drunk and, you passed out. So that there's something going on. And now pictures of your cars get sent to you in your car and your phone. It just doesn't seem real to me. Honestly, doesn't. Now, is it really true? If it is, believe that Wack's got the tapes and Wack's going to show it on No Jumper. Then again, I don't think he'll show Adam. He can't show that on camera. Now let's go back a little further. If this did happen, let's go ahead and just play along. Let's say this did happen. That's a horrible, 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 horrible look for Compa Raider. Compa Raider joined No Jumper briefly, of course. And while I believe that Adam 22 does not like Raza from Southern California, I will always stick to that. I don't believe he likes them. I believe he's really starting to enjoy the Raza from Northern California because he sees them as the foil, right? The ones to play against the Southerners. He's a cold piece of work, right? But anyways, so he brought on Compa Raider for whatever reason. He brought on Compa Raider. And Compa Raider came on and I felt he was fucking up. He was doing everything. He had a bottle, boom, or multiple bottles, and boom, he was just pounding and And there's gonna be people, oh, Dubs, you drink too. I haven't drank in a while, but that wasn't, that was during lives and stuff. And Compa Raider was hammered every show he was on, for the most part. I think maybe there was two. Doesn't matter. But he came on. That in itself, because Adam's weird, I think Adam was like kind of okay with that because it was a talking point. You didn't know what Compa Raider was going to say. So there was that loose cannon. Sorry about that. This better. There's got to be a better word for that or better description. But he was the wild card. Let's say that he was a wild card because you didn't know what he was going to say, what he was going to do. And that could potentially be good for ratings. So I don't think the drinking and partying was the downfall of Compa Raider. I believe the downfall was when he dissed Wack100 on No Jumper, right when he started. And the fact that I think Compa Raider didn't understand the power and the influence that Wack100 has over Adam as well as No Jumper. So when he dissed Wack100, and that's gangbanging stuff, I guess his father doesn't get along with Wack100, but that's your place of business, right? But not only does he diss Wack100, but then he keeps saying, look, I just want a fair one, man. We could do it right here. I just want to fight him. We'll fight no rounds. We'll just keep going and going until somebody taps out. And then when we're done, we'll shake hands. No. Again, that's a person assuming the other person is okay with fighting and then shaking hands after. I think that was the downfall. I would bet everything. That was the downfall for Compa Raider as far as his employment at No Jumper. Now, if you go on a platform and you disrespect the man, diss his hood, and you diss him, and you're constantly saying you want to get down with him, how do you not come outside when you know this just happened, this recording of you passed out? The first thing I said when I saw that in the chat yesterday was, this is a bad look for the raza. First, the thing with AC, now this, and this is 2 incidents now. And here's the thing I want to say. And I want people to take heed of this. When you have raza from Southern California that have podcasts, that have YouTube channels, or they are creators, content creators of whatever sort on whatever platform, whether it be YouTube, IG, or they're rapping or whatever. Let me let you in on something. If you proclaim to live by prison rules, because a lot of you do, I'm the G code, street code. No. You guys are choosing prison rules on the streets. Understand, you will not be allowed to make that world look bad. You won't. So my advice is, stop woofing. If you want to make content, if you want to be a rapper, whatever the hell you want to be that. But don't act like you're portraying or you're a participant. You're a participant in something that's so much bigger than you. And if you've never been behind them walls, obviously it's something you really don't understand. Regardless of how many homeboys told you, hey, it's like this, homie, it's like that. It was like this and it was like that for them and their experience. You didn't experience it. And I'm not trying to harp on none of the raza. I'm trying to give you like legitimate game, like real life advice. I hope this is bullshit. Just like, last night they said, or yesterday, last night, because we did 2 different lives, right? And they said, oh, 4 Extra knocked out Wack. So I clicked right on the video. Boom. Definitely wasn't 4 Extra or Wack. At least to my opinion, I know it wasn't Wack. That was for sure. And so now we got the Compa Raider thing the same day. I don't believe it. But it's getting to the point where people want to, for clicks and views, people are willing to pit people against each other where it can get out of hand very fast. And when it gets out of hand the way it potentially could, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, holy shit. And we go back to, what was it over, man? What was the original thing? Because if certain people get involved, they don't give a fuck about the original thing. They just give a fuck about how people are making them look, how people are making the raza look. Can we all just get back to making content? Again, I don't believe it. It just doesn't, in my mind. I mean, I know that this generation is way different than before, but I don't see Compa Raider as a guy that's, okay, homie, hey, you go out there and check for me and whistle. If something's bad, just whistle, homie. And then he goes and hides in the back of the house. Nah, I don't see that in Compa Raider. I don't understand why if somebody's going to go out to check on the cars, they don't take a strap. And then the watch. I mean, normally, if you're doing something like that, you're going to send us. If you're planning just like, I'm going to strip them out, you strip them all the way out. You make them walk back in that house butt naked. That's what you're really trying to humiliate somebody and really put it out there. It's just a lot of things that don't add up for me. And like I said, I want it to be untrue, and I want this stuff to go away because I know this is great for content creators, right? But I know how ugly it could get, how fast, how violent. And it's really unnecessary. I'm going to go ahead and end that there, man. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the video. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out of here.